What's going on, everybody? It's DJ. Welcome back to the channel. Today we got some new and updated mods to take a look at for Farm Sim 22. In total we have 22 mods. All platforms have 9 new and 10 updates, and PC and Mac players have 2 new and 1 update. We're going to load up each mod into the store, take a look at customization, check out slot counts for console players, that way you know what to expect, and we're going to review every mod that got an update. We even had a mod pack today that got an update that is now out for consoles. We'll take a look at every piece of equipment there. I do make mod review videos every time mods are released on the in-game mod hub. Usually that's Monday through Friday, so get subscribed if you're new, that way you never miss any. Starting off today with new mods for all platforms, and boy oh boy do we have a good one. The John Deere C850 air cart and the P576 air drill are out now for all platforms. Let's go over customization and slot counts. So the air cart will hold 29,953 liters combined. You can get it in a couple different versions. So you have one with seeds and fertilizer. So it'll do 19,029 liters of seed, 15,505 liters fertilizer, or the full 29,953 liters in seed. You can also attach a couple of these together, so well, that's pretty cool. Wheel brands, we've got Midas, we also have Michelin, Lizard, which is supposed to be a Firestone knockoff, and we've got another Lizard, which I'm not sure exactly which ones those are. Also, we got Camso tracks, just because of course we do. You could also do a track system or duals with most all of these wheels. Actually, I think you could do it with all of them. Yeah, even Michelin's got them. Lizard's got them. By the way, Lizard, these are going to be, as far as I know, the only dual tires that you're going to find on there. So heads up there. That's what you're going to want to go with. As far as numbers go, we got nothing or 1 through 9. It's going to be all over it. And then a rear hitch. You could take that off if you want to. This is pretty high on slot counts. 21 slots, pretty high up there. Then we have the drill. You're definitely going to want to use this. We have numbers on here again, 1 through 9, and then lighting. You could do yes or no. Definitely go with the lights. This thing illuminates everything around it. 520 horsepower for this. It's pretty power. You need power. It's 23.2 meters at 6 miles per hour. It's pretty slow, but it's a lot. So you're going to get everything taken care of. This is 17 slots by itself. By the way, you can see at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, sorghum, cover crop, and grass. That's what you're going to be doing there. As far as weight goes, we got 24 tons and 17.9 tons, making this an extremely heavy combo. But it's here. Oh yeah! How about we take a look at a tractor, a John Deere tractor, an 8000 series tractor that has no chance of pulling any of that. This is going to be the John Deere Series 8030. Don't go look for 8030 series. It is literally marked as Series 8030 in the mod hub. This is from Agritono, and we got 2 different tractors. So we have the 8030, and then we have the ILS. Now, I'm not quite sure exactly what the difference is between both of these. We do have what seems to be identical or very similar customization, so we'll just take a look at the ILS version itself. Both of these are going to be 15 slots each on consoles. Starting off, we have 248 horsepower, power shift transmission, 681 liters of fuel, 29 mile per hour max speed, so not that 32 or 33 that you're used to, and 11.6 tons. As far as numbers go, we've got number 1 through 9 or nothing. Most of you guys preferred to put nothing on there. Engine options, 280 or 248, 300, 310, 345, 400 horsepower all the way at the very top, and then back down again. Wheel brands include Continental, we have Michelin, Trelleborg, Midas, Lizard tires, which are some Rice tires, and then back in again. I imagine most people probably go Trelleborg or Michelin tires on here. You do have big old dual tires. You've even got spread axle on here if you want to go for that as well. Plus, one nice thing is we've got row crops as well. So if you guys want to go with like a front narrows with row crops in the back, duals, you could do that, or dual row crops, spread wide row crops, triples in the back with wide doubles in the front. You kind of got it all with this. So check that out. Some really cool wheel options there. Window tint, we've got a couple different levels of window tint, everything you would expect. Internal props, so we've got the buddy seat in there, a radio, thermos, seat plus the radio, seat plus the thermos, radio plus the thermos, seat plus the radio plus the thermos. or none of those things. We even have a left antenna, right antenna, left and right antenna. We have the Green Star 3, and then those antennas as well. Fenders, we have front fenders, rear fenders, all of them or none of them. Exhaust, we have a chrome tip, direct chrome or regular. External props, we have standard, chain in the front, toolbox, which is going to go right in front of the cabin. Barrel, which I got to figure out where a barrel is. Oh, but it's in the same place, so that you could do different options of those. Headlights. So we have set number 1, no cabin lights with the blinkers, double headlights, no headlights and turn signals. Set number 2, and then same thing through there as well. A lot of different a lot of different light options. You can pretty much put lights everywhere, which is kind of cool. Signaling. So we have left beacon, right beacon, both of them. We have traffic beacons on the sides, and then you can do beacons with those or not. Attachments. So we have 300, 800, or 1300 kilogram weight. We've got 300 in the version 2, which looks to be more of a US, I think. 500 and 1100. Then we have a front 3-point, which looks like it's been taken off the base game A&R. And then we have without rear hydraulics and all of those versions as well. And back to standard again. As far as weight on the rear goes, goodness gracious, we've got nothing, or you can go up to 1,000 kilogram on the wheel weights. Ooh. And there you go. And you got your license plate. Thank goodness both these tractors are similar, because I would be done. Next up, we've got a planter that's not a John Deere, but it may as well be. This is the Lizard Ilm 99 planter from JD Modding ARG. This bad boy right here will hold 2,160 liters of seed and fertilizer combined. Weighs 4.2 tons, is an 8-meter spread at 7 miles per hour, and it will do your standard planter crops. So you've got corn, sunflowers, soybeans. You've also got sugar beets, and you've got cotton. Now, as far as everything, this is direct drill as well, which is very nice. Yeah, 8 meters, it's not too bad. If this is going to stay Lizard, it would be really cool maybe in a future update to get some color options other than John Deere, because people are just going to look at this and be like, yep, that's a John Deere, and maybe not use it. I know there's some people that refuse to use John Deere equipment. Hey, let me know if you're one of them. So it would be cool to have, red, blue, other options as well. One of the really cool things about this is the folding animation, and I think this is going to make it really popular. I know there's some other things in game that do this as well, like the Kinsey stuff, but, I mean, how cool is that? That looks pretty darn good to me, and then when you're ready to fold it up, fold it back up. Man. Not only does this have a lot of potential, I think it's going to be very popular. Check this out. Oh, it's so cool. Next new one for all platforms today is the Stara Asa Laser CRDCR3 KBOT. Ugh. This is a cultivator right here, but it also looks like it's got cedar bits as well, and it does. Basically is a direct drill. If you guys want to run in, you could do a C or cover crop, grass, and canola, or just regular cultivator. So very cool there. 845 liters of seed only, 4.5 tons, 220 horsepower required. It is 4.9 meters wide at 9 miles per hour. 7 slots on console. Next up, got the Lizard CARO or CARO. This is a 50 horsepower cultivator, 2.4 meter working width, and 9 miles per hour. Does look pretty good. However, there is no customization. Console players will find it's only 3 slots. Next, we have the Fortuna FTM 200 6.0. This is a smaller version of a trailer that we actually already have in game. A little bit of a bigger, actually. Yeah, this was 7.5, this one's 6.0. I don't know, let's take a look at it. 20,000 liter capacity for you guys, 8.1 tons, and it's going to be 7 slots on consoles. This is a bulk crop trailer, so everything you can throw in here, you're good to go. Configs, we got an extension. We've also got a foldable extension as well, which folds out via the side. We have a Germany edition. That's pretty cool with the folding. And back to standard again. Now, if you go with the Germany, you lose out on that main color option, which will show off momentarily. Wheel brands are Trelleborg, Michelin, PKT, Rydstein, and back in again. Protective grill lights. Yeah? Around the backside, I'm guessing? Yeah, around the backside. There it is. Breakdown device. Now, this is a breakdown device. This is trailer hitch is what that is. And then we got your main color of green, black, and blue. That looks really good. Next is a weight pack. This is the Tenwinkel Weight Pack 600 800, 2500. Not in that order whatsoever. Goodness gracious. As far as these go, we've got color options of all base game colors, plus a couple custom bits there as well. However, we got a trailer hitch there with the same color options, and nada there other than the hitch option there. So slots are going to be 2 slots for the largest one, 3 slots for the 600 kilogram, and 1 for the 800. We do have 2 placeable mods for you guys for all platforms. The first of which is the water pumping station. Again, a very cool mod right here. So this large water pumping station allows you to use diesel generator to extract water from an underground water source. How cool is that? Water's then stored in a large tank for use around your farm. Construction cost is $70,000. Diesel is going to be 10,000 liters, and water capacity is 500,000 liters. This is such a cool piece of equipment. Let's head down into this and check it out. So diesel in at 50 liters of water out. So it has its own little storyline, but in reality, it just turns 1 liter of diesel into 50 liters of water. That's kind of it. You got plenty of cycles per month. You are going to, I think, enjoy this. This is, I mean, it's a little bit different. It's kind of unique, and I'm having a really hard time trying to figure out what in the world is in the middle right now. I don't know what it is, but we're here, yeah. All right, lastly, up-to-date new mods for all platforms. We have the Garage for Machines from .Egg 96, so you know it's going to be a good one. What we've got in here is we've got 2 different canals, more or less. Inside, we've got 2 doors here, big openable there, 4 doors on that side right there. We do have a walking door, but I have my doubts. Well, no, never mind. Looks like we're able to walk through that just fine. And one of these is a drive-through. Do we have any other drive-throughs over here? That'd be the question, I think. And the answer is no. No, we don't. Nada. Nonetheless, that's very cool. Looks like we've got some custom light triggers there as well. Yo, does that one light trigger just turn on that one light? How cool is that? That's awesome. All right, I love that now. Definitely a cool building. Check it out. Also, it's available in 2 other colors as well, because these are designs and not colors. They had to be different mods, but as you see, we've got one with like a white brick. We've got one that's more of like a I don't know, plastered concrete, something like that. And of course, you got your regular red brick. All right, let's make our way into some mod updates for all platforms. The first one is Mill Landscape Midland, a map that just came out a few days ago. This is going to be version 1.001. There was a bug that no mission vehicles would appear at the vendor. This should now work. Also, no new save game is required, so you could just keep playing. You're good to go. Next up, we've got a massive update to the TLX 2020 series from 82 Studio. This is going to be version 1.2.1. They've added support for additional pallets with products from a lot of different productions. So you got the Grain Mill Plus, Plantly Productions, Packing Facility, production for empty pallets and barrels, production for paper and cardboard, donut production. You've also got the Grain Mill Extended, Donuts Factory, Maple Syrup Production, and Farm Products Pack. You've also got support for bulk in-game products and pallets, as well as things for different maps, stuff like that. Basically, the exact same update that we got a few days ago to his flatbed pack. Well, we've got that now here for the 2020. The next mod update's not really an update so much as it's something new for console players. This is the Grimme Pack from Pepe978. PC players will see that it's version 1.001, and so will console players. However, that update is the update for the console release. The Grimme Pack comes with 15 different tools and pieces of equipment, as well as a building. So let's take a look at a few of these. So this is the GH2. It is a weeder, which is nice. We've got 54 horsepower, 1.5 meter working width, and 9 miles per hour. Configuration, you throw a roller on the back. It's going to be 7 slots on consoles. Next up, we basically got just a larger version of that. This is the 74 horsepower, 2.5 meter work width, 9 miles per hour GH4. This is going to be 9 slots on consoles. You can throw those rollers on the back. Then the little last weeder, I guess, is going to be this one, the GH8. You get a 2, 4, and 8 row, not meter. This is 6 meter, 9 miles per hour, 140 horsepower is required on this bad boy right here. It's going to be 12 slots on consoles. Then moving on, we've got a sower. This is a potato sower. Seeds and potatoes in, and you get potatoes into the ground out. Holds 500 liters, 900 kilograms, 60 horsepower, 1.5 meter work width at 6 miles per hour. You can put a license plate on there, and I suggest keep on socks because I love that license plate. This is 8 slots for console players. Next up, the Grimme GL32F. This will do seeds or potatoes and solid fertilizer, which is very nice. You've got the planter version, or you go with a standard. Definitely go with the planter. It looks so much cooler that way. 800 liters capacity total, 60 horsepower required, 1.5 meter work width at 6 miles an hour. It's 13 slots on consoles. Next up, we have a little bit bigger version right here. This is 1.5 meter. Hang on, it's not large, it's the same size. This is not a harvester. No, this is. Yeah. Man, I'm messing stuff up. This is a harvester. 1.5 meters, 68 horsepower, almost at 4 miles an hour. It's going to be 4 slots on consoles. This takes the potatoes out of the ground and puts them on top of the ground. And so does this, actually, but it does a left swath or right swath, so it doesn't drop it right behind you. You could drop it kind of towards the middle a little bit, making your two together, I guess. It's kind of like a windrow. Speaking of, we've got the WR200. This is another harvester. Picks it up out of the ground and drops it behind you. And there's going to be 11 slots. Then we've got the loader. So this loads potatoes. It's fully automated. It'll do 750 liter pallets for resale or for storage. Speaking of, we've got another harvester. This is the Grimme C850. It's a single row harvester. Pull them out, and we've got a hopper for them there as well. You can throw a cover on there if you need to. 90 horsepower, 0.9 meter working width. It is really heavy as well, 9.1 tons. It's 8 slots on consoles. Speaking of potato boxes, we got the potato boxes themselves if you guys need them. Well, they're here. There you go. Then we also have a conveyor loader as well. This loads potatoes into the hopper, and we'll put them on the belt of the GBF 5500. Which I guess is somewhere around here. Yep. You've got a black belt on here or a yellow belt, depending on your styling of fighting. Yeah, I don't know, 3 mile an hour, 3,500 liter capacity at 50 or 500 kilograms. My brain hurts. This is probably one of the coolest pieces that comes with this, though. This is the Grimme PS511. This is a drivable belt. It's pretty cool. It's electric as well, which is very nice. 800 kilowatt per hour battery, 9 mile per hour, 4.2 tons, 7 slots on consoles. Then we got the very popular trailers. So the very first one is the multi-trailer 190, 19,000 liter capacity, 4.6 tons. We have trailer board tires. We also have Michelin, Lizard, and back M. Design, we have Grimme red, white, and back and forth between those. And then we have a cover, yes or no. That is going to be a total of 7 slots on consoles. Then, for only one more slot, 8 slots, and a whole lot more capacity, we have the multi-trailer 350. This holds 35,000 liters, 5.1 tons. Wheel brands are going to be exactly the same by the looks of it, but we do have some wide options, Grimme white or red with a cover. And lastly, we've got the building itself. It ain't going to open if you go straight up to it. You're going to have to click on the side, or you could go in the door right here, which is pretty darn cool. It is kind of loud on the inside. Also, if you want to put out the tunnels, you're going to need to get really close, kind of. If you get all the way up on them, it ain't going to work. So just kind of start right here and work your way forward until you see into the control. So you see place left. I'm going to go ahead and kick that now. And piece by piece, they are going to fling all the way over here and make a tunnel, which is super cool. When you place them down, they do have a collision as well, which is nice. This is just to kind of simulate aerating the potatoes, I believe. We've got another one right here. This is for the middle. We're just going to slow. There we go. So we've got that. Now it's placed in the center. And then we can also place the right as well, all at the same time. If you want to bring them back, as you can see, the triggers aren't here anymore. I think what I'm going to have to do is go over right here, and it says remove left or remove center, and we have remove right. Whenever you're ready to do that, you just place everything back. I think this is a pretty cool building, one of the coolest buildings we've ever had in Farming Simulator, and one of the great things is all of this stuff is out now for console players as well. Next update for all platforms is going to be the Screw Conveyor version 1.001. They've added a charging hopper, increased the forward speed. It now also handles seeds and fertilizer, and additional color palette has been set. A Lizard Container got an update to version 1.1. They've added a 2-axle variant now, so same trailer, just 2 axles instead of 3. We also have an update to the Cowshed 3+0 to version 1.1, multiplayer fix, height fix, and food capacity fix. And we have an update to the old Pigsty. This is going to be version 1.001. The lamps have been added and mod description version's been changed. How's about an update to Farmhouse Loderer? This is going to be version 1.0.1. Collision on the hayloft has been fixed. Boards on the hayloft scaled correctly. Ground textures have been changed to asphalt because plates was not available on all maps, so there was mud around the building. Also, hotspots have been added. Next to last update, the metal shelf is going to be version 1.1. Mod description version adapted. New collision has been created, and a daily cost of the double metal shelf has been increased. And your last update for all platforms today is going to be the Slurry Shaft Pack version 1.1. Mod description version's been adapted. They've also got textures renewed, clear area and level area has been adjusted. They've also adjusted the ground type on the new slurry shaft, and the cover can now be open and closed. Making our way into new mods for PC and Mac players. The first one is the Gil Airsem 6040. This is a seeder, does your normal crops, wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, or soybeans, sorghum, cover crop, and grass. Still having a hard time saying all those that fast. Capacity of 2,000 liters, also 2,500. It's seed only, by the way, and it is not a direct drill. 2.4 tons, 185 horsepower required, 6 meters at 8 miles per hour. I see the cultivators on the front. I'm starting to think this is a direct drill, even though it says that it's not. Design, we've got new and old design, looking very good there. And the disc markers, you got those as well if you need them. Connection hoses, we can do white, pink. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then we've also got yellow. Now, it does say that that's seed dye. I think that's kind of cool. Check that out. And your last mod for PC and Mac players today, the last new one. This is a time-saving stock check. I did load this up into the game, but unfortunately I got a couple mods that make it like great prices all year long, so this didn't work well for me. However, the time-saving stock check says, tired of wondering where all of your wheat that you've harvested is, what its value is, when to sell it, and what you may get for it? Well, you can find out with this mod. On the main menu, just above the prices tab, you can see all the goods that you have stored in silos, productions, and in animal husbandry outputs, the total volume, current prices and values, which to sell at what point, and the potential best price and value in which month that may be. This is an absolutely epic mod. Check this out. So just for example, over the top, wheat. We've got 4 million liters of it. Price is 379 euros in this case. And then it says that the value of it's 1.5 million if you sell it at the spinnery. The max price is 448. However, the max value is also calculated at 1.7 million. And it does say that January is the best month to sell that. This is such a cool mod. Yo! All right. That's epic. You definitely got to check this out. And your one mod update for PC and Mac players today. Filllevel Warning version 1.001. New loading system for the sounds. Well, guys, that is it for today's new mod video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you're new, join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure your notification bells are on as well. That way, you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. Speaking of, we already got a couple videos out for you guys. Fact sheets came out this morning, so we got those knocked out, as well as Farm Sim News, which returned. I did no script for that video, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Nonetheless, I hope you have an awesome weekend. Enjoy playing with these mods, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace!